Ken Jennings has been a star contestant on Jeopardy, with a record-setting winning streak before he gained popularity as a host. While there have been rumors that producers might sack the host, Jennings finally broke the silence while speaking exclusively to TV Insider. He made it clear that he is willing to stay on the show forever if possible. Jennings, who famously set the record for the longest winning streak with 74 consecutive wins, took over the hosting duties of the show in 2021, a year after Alex Trebek's death. While initially Jennings co-hosted the show alongside mayim Bialik, he later became the lone host in 2023. Since then, the show has seen fluctuating ratings, giving rise to online speculation that the show is looking for a better host who could boost the viewership. However, during the promotion of his appearance on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Jennings got candid with TV Insider, speaking about his intent to stay on the show. The host expressed that the previous hosts of the show worked into their 80s, and he wasn't looking to do anything different. Traditionally, it's not a job you retire from. I didn't know at the time, but now that I have a few years under my belt, I think I understand why Alex wanted to do it, he shared. He added that it is an incredibly fun job, and he had no plans of retiring soon. You're playing along with the smartest folks and getting to see them do their thing up close. I really feel very lucky that I'm still part of the Jeopardy family after all these years, and I have no plans to hang it up, he further told the publication. The rumors of Jennings getting replaced started circulating last year, after SNL star Colin Jost was confirmed as the host of the show's spin-off, Pop Culture Jeopardy. Speaking to the US Sun, a top-level Sony source claimed that Jost could take over full-time to run the syndicated show and specials, if the fanbase or ratings turn on the former champion. However, it now seems unlikely as Jeopardy! Closed another successful season, and Jennings believes that he could potentially stay on forever. In the interview, Jennings even shared a few things that still get him nostalgic about the show. I do miss, and I don't know how many decades it's been, but there used to be a thing where the dollar amounts would appear on the board, and the sound effect would be like, beep boop boop beep boop boop, and we don't have time for that sound effect anymore. Apparently, but I miss it, Jennings shared, after being asked about the things he missed from the older version of the show. I'm very nostalgic for that sound effect. I feel like our ratings would probably double just from that, the host went on to suggest. For decades, Jeopardy! Has been a staple of American television, with trivia enthusiasts across the country tuning in daily to watch contestants test their knowledge and wits. But in recent weeks, the spotlight has shifted from the game board to one of the show's most famous faces, Ken Jennings. Known as the all-time Jeopardy! Champion with 74 consecutive wins and a total of over 4 million in winnings, Jennings has become synonymous with the show itself. Yet, despite his long-standing relationship with the quiz show, fans and industry insiders alike have been buzzing with speculation about his future involvement. The rumors started quietly, but gained momentum quickly. Sources suggested that Jennings, who has served in various capacities for Jeopardy! Over the past several years, including as a guest host and consulting producer, might be considering a more permanent departure. Some reports hinted at behind-the-scenes disagreements over creative control and contractual terms, while others speculated that Jennings simply wanted to explore opportunities outside the iconic quiz show. After weeks of silence, Jennings finally broke his public quietude in an exclusive interview that has left fans both reassured and curious. I really feel a deep connection to Jeopardy! It's been such a huge part of my life. But I also feel like it's time to explore where else I can grow, he said. His measured words seemed carefully chosen, balancing a clear affection for the show with a sense of forward-looking ambition. Fans immediately took to social media to dissect every nuance of Jennings' statement. On Twitter, reactions ranged from supportive to speculative. One fan wrote, "Ken has given so much to Jeopardy! He deserves to chase new challenges if that's what he wants." Another commented, "Does this mean he's leaving the show permanently? My heart can't take it." Jennings' statement also sparked conversations among former contestants and television analysts. Many pointed out that his experience and charisma make him a unique figure in television beyond Jeopardy! Ken Jennings has built a brand that goes far beyond a game show, noted TV analyst Laura Whitman. He's not just a quiz show legend, he's an author, a public speaker, and a pop culture figure. If he wants to step into new roles, the audience will likely follow him wherever he goes. The timing of Jennings' remarks is also notable. The past year has been a period of transition for Jeopardy! which has seen several hosting changes and behind-the-scenes adjustments following the passing of the legendary Alex Trebek in 2020. Guest hosts, including Jennings himself, have stepped in to fill the void, each bringing their own style to the show. For Jennings, the guest hosting experiences have been both a challenge and an opportunity to shape his role within the Jeopardy universe. During the interview, Jennings reflected on his guest hosting tenure. "Every time I sit behind that podium, I feel a rush of nostalgia and responsibility," he said. "It's not just about reading the questions. It's about honoring the legacy of the show, the contestants, and the fans who've followed it for decades. I really feel that weight, and I take it seriously." This candor has endeared him further to the Jeopardy audience. Longtime viewers recognize that Jennings' approach has always been grounded in respect for both the game and its participants. He's often praised for his thoughtful interactions with contestants, his quick wit, and his ability to explain complex trivia in an approachable way. For many, he represents a bridge between the show's historic past and its evolving future. However, Jennings' acknowledgement of potential change also leaves room for speculation. What could exploring where else I can grow actually mean? Some industry insiders believe Jennings might be eyeing a new television project or a broader media role, possibly involving educational programming, trivia-focused entertainment, or even a streaming platform series. Others suggest that he may be considering a more behind-the-scenes role in media, leveraging his encyclopedic knowledge and experience to shape content in new ways. Regardless of the specifics, Jennings' ability to pivot and adapt has long been part of his appeal. Even during his record-setting run as a contestant, he showed remarkable versatility, not only mastering a vast range of trivia topics, but also maintaining composure under pressure. These same qualities are likely to serve him well as he navigates the next chapter of his career. Fans are already speculating about what a post-Jeopardy Jennings might look like. Some envision him as the host of a new quiz show with a modern twist, possibly integrating interactive technology or streaming options to appeal to a younger demographic. Others imagine him writing more books or producing educational content that leverages his encyclopedic knowledge. Whatever path he chooses, it seems almost certain that his influence on television and trivia culture will continue. Notably, Jennings also addressed the emotional side of his potential transition. "It's not easy to think about stepping back from something that's been such a big part of my life," he admitted. "But growth sometimes means making tough choices, and I want to make sure I'm challenging myself in meaningful ways. I really feel that this is the right time to consider all the possibilities." This sense of introspection has resonated with many fans who have followed his journey from contestant to host to cultural icon. It's a reminder that even public figures, whose lives often seem defined by their accomplishments, face moments of uncertainty and reflection. Jennings' willingness to openly discuss these feelings has only strengthened his connection with audiences who admire both his intellect and his authenticity. As speculation continues, one thing is clear: Ken Jennings' legacy on Jeopardy is secure. His contributions to the show, both on-screen and behind the scenes, have cemented his place in television history. Whether he remains in a hosting capacity, pursues new projects, or balances multiple ventures, his influence will be felt for years to come. For now, fans are left to watch and wait. Jennings's carefully chosen words leave the door open for myriad possibilities, and his next steps will likely be closely followed by media outlets, fellow contestants, and the millions of viewers who have cheered him on since his groundbreaking run on the show. "I really feel grateful for every moment I've had on Jeopardy," Jennings concluded, "and I'm excited to see where the next chapter takes me." With that statement, Jennings has both reassured fans of his continued admiration for the show and set the stage for a new era, whether on the Jeopardy stage or beyond it. For a man who has spent a lifetime celebrating knowledge, curiosity, and learning, the future promises as much excitement as his historic past. Jeopardy. Fans will be watching closely, but one thing is certain: Ken Jennings, in whatever role he chooses, will continue to challenge, entertain, and inspire audiences around the world. If you want, I can also create a punchier, clickbait-style version of this 1,000-word piece that drives Maxi.